Well, what's up, MCU fans? So there's been a lot of news regarding Spider-Man this past month. Now, obviously, I don't do news about Spider-Man on this channel, as he is not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I only do news on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But this news actually regards Spider-Man possibly joining the MCU. So early this month, Sony Entertainment was hacked due to controversy surrounding the film The Interview. Many of the revealed information by hackers actually involves talks between Marvel Studios and Sony about Marvel using Spider-Man in their movies. Obviously, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't well received by many people, so the Spider-Man franchise is in a state of hell at the moment. So since this information has been revealed, many fans are posting opinions of what they believe should happen in regards to Spider-Man. So I'm going to do the same. I'll just address some of the important points and my opinions of them. So here it is. How Spider-Man should be introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So obviously, one of the main points that are crucial to Spider-Man joining the MCU is that who is going to play him. Obviously, he was played by Tobey Maguire in the original Spider-Man trilogy, and then by Andrew Garfield in the Amazing Spider-Man series. Well, some people want to see Andrew Garfield come back. I myself actually don't want Garfield to return to Spider-Man. I have nothing against him. I thought he was good as Peter Parker and Spider-Man, but if this is going to be a new story taking place in a different universe, then I'd like to see a new face of Spider-Man. Same goes for Tobey Maguire, as some fans even wanted to see him return to the role. So with that, Spider-Man should be recasted. But by whom? Well, one of the top choices for Spider-Man even before Andrew Garfield was cast is Logan Lerman. I'd honestly be okay if he was cast as Spider-Man. He's young enough to pull it off, and I think it could work. I just think a new actor would be better off so Spider-Man could get a fresh start at a new story. So another big question about a Spider-Man reboot is, should it be an origin story? I honestly think it should be. I know we've seen many different takes on Spider-Man's origin ever since his introduction, but I feel that Marvel can give him a new, unique origin story, but still include important points like Peter Parker being bitten by the spider, the murder of his Uncle Ben, the invention of the web shooters, and have him being in high school. And maybe this time around, have Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn, and Mary Jane at school with him. I'd want all of them to be a part of the Spider-Man reboot, and obviously have them recast too. Maybe Shailene Woodley can return as Mary Jane and actually make the final cut. But the one person I would not recast for a reboot at all is J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. That's who he is. He kills that part. Have him appear in the reboot. I don't even care if it's a different universe. Well, when it comes to Spider-Man movies, one of my favorite questions is, who should the villain be? I feel like there should be a villain we haven't seen yet to begin this retelling of Spider-Man. Someone like Mysterio or Kraven. Introducing characters like them would be great in building the Sinister Six, which I would like to see properly done in the MCU. By properly, I mean I would want the original Sinister Six roster to be the team, i.e. Doc Ock, Mysterio, Sandman, Kraven, Vulture, and Electro. So I figure introduce those characters over the course of MCU Spider-Man's story, but have someone like Norman Osborn as a more background villain in the beginning, so he can maybe eventually become the Green Goblin. And in the end, introduce two of my favorite Marvel villains ever, Venom and Carnage, because we haven't seen them on the big screen yet. Well, we haven't seen decent versions of them yet. So a lot of fans wanted to see Spider-Man play a big role in the upcoming Captain America Civil War, but Marvel has revealed that production will move forward without Spider-Man in the film. So where, when, and how will Spider-Man be introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Some are saying it could work as a post-credits scene, but I don't believe this is a great way to introduce Spider-Man, at least in a detailed way. Honestly, I think Spider-Man could work as a Netflix series. Not like a huge Netflix series with all these episodes. Maybe just a 6 to 8 episode series explaining his origin, setting up for something bigger in the MCU. As much as I'd like to see a new movie for Spider-Man, I doubt it happening, as I would like Spider-Man introduced before Avengers Infinity War, and I wouldn't want Marvel to rush out a terrible film. So it's been revealed that Marvel and Sony will have a meeting sometime next month regarding Spider-Man. If Marvel obtains the rights, Kevin Feige does not want Avi Arad involved. I agree 100% with this, as he's ruined Spider-Man enough in the past. So Marvel with the rights, Avi Arad gone, and all the points I previously mentioned, I think Spider-Man could be introduced in his best incarnation ever. So what is your opinion of my points? Do you agree or disagree with the opinions I've given? What do you ultimately think should happen with Spider-Man? Should he stay at Sony or return home with Marvel? Post anything you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.